Hello everyone, my today's topic is decentralization. After studying this topic, you should be able to understand centralization and decentralization, concept of decentralization, difference between delegation and decentralization, and importance of decentralization. Let's start with centralization and decentralization. Centralization Centralization refers to concentration of authority at top level. An organization is centralized when the decision making authority is in the hands of top level management only. Whereas decentralization refers to systematic delegation of authority throughout all the levels of management and in all the departments. That means in case of centralization, the manager takes decision. That means the top level takes decision and other two level just execute those decision. But in case of decentralization, the major decisions are taken by the top level of management like policy making, objectives, etc. And routine job, that means the routine decision can be taken by the middle and lower level of management. Let's come with the concept of decentralization. Decentralization refers to systematic delegation of authority throughout all the levels of management and in all the departments. An organization is said to be decentralized when managers at middle and lower levels are given the authority to take decisions and actions on matters relating their respective areas of work. That means decentralization, dispersal of authority at every level of management. Decentralization depends upon situation to situation. It generally takes place with the discretion of top level. Apart from that, it takes between when the organization has growth and expansion and top level unable to control each and everything. Let's come with the next point, which is an organization can never be completely centralized or decentralized. Yes, it is rightly says that an organization can never be completely centralized or decentralized. As it grows in size and complexity, there is a tendency to move towards centralized decision making. That means every organization has a mixture of centralization and decentralization. That means both coexist together. Complete centralization is not possible in any of the organization. This is possible where sole proprietorship is there. On other hand, it says that complete decentralization is not possible as manager, with surrendering his authority cannot completely delegate to the subordinate. That's why both centralization and decentralization exist in an organization. Let's come with the next point, which is decentralization is extension of delegation. You know, in delegation we multiply authority with 2, whereas in decentralization the authority is multiplied by many. Because delegation, that means the authority is divided between 2, that is superior and subordinate. But in decentralization it is divided with many because it is taking place at every level of management. That's delegation is division of work between 2 and decentralization we multiply it with many. You can see this picture also for better understanding. With the difference of delegation and decentralization. The first point of difference of delegation and decentralization is nature. In case of delegation, delegation is a compulsory act because no individual can perform all tasks on his own. Because managers are assigned a lot of work and manager alone cannot perform all the work. Whereas decentralization is an optional policy decision. It is done at the discretion of the top management. means decentralization, dispersal of authority at every level of management. The second point of difference is freedom of action. In case of delegation, more control by superior, hence less freedom to take own decisions. It is very necessary. Means there is constant and continuous supervision by the manager to keep a check how subordinates are performing their activities. Whereas decentralization, less control over executives, hence greater freedom of action. Means there will be periodic appraisal and not to the continuous supervision. The third point of difference is status. Delegation. In case of delegation, it is a process followed to share tasks. Means it is the routine function of the managers. Almost every day, managers share their authority and responsibility with the subordinates. Whereas decentralization, it is the result of the policy decision of the top management. Means the top level executives decide whether to follow the decentralized or centralized policy, and once the decision is taken, is very difficult to change the decision. The fourth point of the difference is scope. In case of delegation, it has narrow scope as it is limited to superior and his subordinate, whereas decentralization, it has wide scope as it implies extension of delegation to the lowest level of management. The next point of difference is purpose. In case of delegation, to reduce the burden of the manager, whereas decentralization, to increase the role of subordinate in the organization by giving them autonomy. Autonomy means freedom to take a decision. Let's come with the importance of decentralization. I have told you what is decentralization. That means it is dispersal of authority at every level of management. As a result, now the subordinates are able to take decision. Let's begin with the first point, that is develop initiative amongst subordinate. Passing of authority at middle and lower level shows the trust and faith of top level in their subordinate, and this trust and faith motivate the employees working at different level, as they are allowed to take decision without seeking the approval of superior. Let's come with the next importance of decentralization is develop managerial talent for future. In decentralization, managers working at lower and middle level also learn the art of making decisions. They get the experience of performing activities of top executives and learn to manage the authority given to them. So, decentralization process prepares the managers working at lower and middle level to perform the task of top level. So, whenever there vacant job position at top level management, the managers working at lower or middle level can be promoted. This is how it levels talent for future. The next point of importance of delegation is quick decision making. In the decentralization process, decision making is not restricted in few hands only, but decision making power is entrusted to all the managers who are taking action or performing the activities. This leads to faster decision because employees who have to perform the activities are allowed to take decision also. Let's come with the next important, which is relief to top level management. In the process of decentralization, top level managers are not overburdened with the responsibilities and authority, as they systematically pass the authority and responsibilities at different levels, and they become free to concentrate on core and important issues. The next important of decentralization is facilitates growth. Decentralization grants more autonomy or freedom to lower level. This helps the subordinate to do the work in the manner best situated for their department. When each department is doing their best, then productivity increase and it will be generate more revenue which can be used for expansion. The last importance of decentralization is better control. In decentralization, employees working at different level take their own decision and they are personally accountable for their decision. They cannot pass the blame to their superiors. With decentralization, better control can be exercised through scorecard, management information system, etc. This is the explained of importance of delegation also. So thank you.